Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the East Carolina Pirates. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Punt over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's tackled after the catch.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Handoff from the shotgun. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball. Pirates over the line in the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he'll get there. Touchdown, East Carolina. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PA team makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. Fights off a defender. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain. The big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Bulls look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking to pass, it's Jones. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, South Florida. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense moving into a bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
To me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. To the air, it's Jones. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Bulls will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it. He pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Pirates with 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Has the first down and more. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Carolina offense back on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Refusing to be brought down. He's got a first down and more. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Pirates.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone score.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out with 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Jones. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can he make it to the marker? This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
They're going to run it here. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try the right here. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Back to throw. It's Jones. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking to throw it on first down. Launching downfield. He's got it for a big gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Pirates will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. USF offense back on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The Bulls will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Jones. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return. Blocked the pick. Sets up the offense at the 39.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator. Playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half. Throwing the football. I don't disagree with it. But now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover. And they capitalize here with the pick.
The USF offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll hand it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half for us in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield at the 41.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Fletcher. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. The Pirates come up to the line in a hurry-up. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Looking to pass this time. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's fourth down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff taken, heads off right tackle. They'll stop him behind the tempo a bit. Dropping back, it's Jones. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The shotgun running play call. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws to the tight end. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USF. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They bring him down, but a solid game there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The shotgun run call.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Important second down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Pirates will line up on 1st and 10. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking downfield, it's Jones. He's hit as he throws it. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. We're in for an exciting finish. This offense likely has one last drive. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, South Florida.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.